Ubers tubers. Hi, I am Dr. LJ Hall. I am the young lady today who is a casualty of the YSL war. Trial, I said war, sorry. Today it was implied that I had some misconduct by taking a photo of Lieutenant Sergeant Detective Gaither, whoever she is, who is already all over the internet. Okay. I ain't got to take no picture of her. And then whoever did the picture didn't need to take no picture either. I took a picture. It wouldn't have been a picture of her sitting there witness stand. It'd been a picture of her walking out that door so I could have a good giggle. Okay. Um, but it was implied today. I'm hurt. I'm really, really hurt because I tried to film this video a couple of times today. Part of it was me working with OBS and trying to make it alive. And switching things. So you guys are going to see the whole, it's going to be botched. I'm not even going to edit it this time. I'm just going to film it and put it out there. But somebody's implication cost me a damn contract. Just like all this messed up evidence in this YSL case, I'm another casualty of not doing proper research and not being properly prepared. Because I feel like that whole scene where everybody is dramatic. I feel like I'm watching an episode of Matlock Law and Order, SVGU, you know? But I didn't know I was going to be a character in it. Sure didn't know that it was going to make me lose some coins. So I got some stuff I want to get off my chest. I'm glad that the video didn't come out the 15 times that I tried to do it because I was very emotional earlier when I lost my contract. And I won't say with whom because I have a non-disclosure, but it's their right. They already have so much of my content already that really they can just pull from the media pool now. First of all, this thing, the drama at the end of the day, it's like every damn day with the YSL trial, there has to be something climactic, you know? And if you want me to believe for 1 second that some random person out in YouTubeville had the judge's email to send her this picture, you're fooling yourself. Okay? I don't think random Empress, whoever sent that. I don't. I don't believe it. But Judge Whitaker, you have the power of subpoena to find out who that person really is. I don't give a care how they got it. It's out there. Find out who it really is because it was implied that I had misconduct and took this picture. So I've already been a little annoyed because there's one guy out there I really want to give it. I want to get him some. And I had been holding out because of this contract of going off on him. Talking about I had the worst BBL in history, and I got a triangle. This booty all real. Unfortunately, I was blessed with it. And I ain't gonna argue back and forth with somebody who probably ain't touching no booty about my booty. That part's done. Then I had another problem with somebody who couldn't get a Rule 22 had a little slick stuff to say about me. See, I got a real flippant mouth, so I've been holding on, right? But the young lady who we got the Rule 22s on the same day, I don't know her from Job. I met her at the court, just like I met Sylvia. I met Sylvia there, helped her with her computer one day with this OBS stuff, and I moved on. I don't sit in the court all day long. My nerves bad. I'm a little ADHD. I can't do foolery. Okay? I can't sit that long. I go in there for what I do, because I'm not filming the whole thing. So I have a Rule 22. I have a right to have my cameras, my equipment that I come in with, and I take photos. I take still shots because I want images that camera guy not getting. I want images. Sylvia gonna do what but I got certain things, because I got certain things that I might have been commissioned for, that I was commissioned for. I'm not new to this YSL thing. I am a proponent of the RAP Act. So I believe in the bill. Hank Johnson put it out there. It's moving along. It's moving along slowly. It needs some legs. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm shortened because I got so much in my head because I'm so flipping mad right now. I'm mad as for dogs and cows. I'm very, very, very livid. I'm upset because I didn't see the angle of the picture until after I lost my contract, and I swear that made me lose my cookies, because I really, really think that crap could have been figured out. That drama didn't need to happen. But just like the drama didn't need to happen, didn't nobody have to pull my name out their mouths. The court knows who got the Rule 22s. The judge know who takes still pictures. I'm the only person, the other person who did still pictures, he been put out. I'm the only person that was in there. Now, and then it's two people who's taking still pictures. He took still and video, I think. I don't know. I ain't in his business. I ain't give a care. But one was a male, one's a girl. Okay, I'm all woman, born this way. So my name didn't have to come out nobody's mouth. But since it did, I'm good on it. Cause I believe in self-preservation. I can't say how I would have responded if it was me, but it just the sliminess of how it was done. So let me say this. I wasn't there early in the morning, and we're supposed to get an email a week in advance telling us who is not to be shot. I don't get that email. But because I look at my fellow YouTubers out here, I'm able to stay ahead of the game. So I knew not to photograph Gaither, right? The camera guy, I'm not really upset with. The camera guy for I think he's for Law and Crime. I'm not really all that upset with him. I know he handles the media pool. That's what I'll say. I won't put him to a particular place. I'm not completely upset with him because when I was shooting, I have a lot of equipment, and I have some really good equipment that I'm very underqualified for some of it. So when I got my Rule 22, the judge said, "Does that camera make noise?" I told her I would play with those settings and make sure it does not. And that's what I did. So I had to break myself down to a lower end camera, which is still a pretty damn good camera. I had to break myself down to one of my lower end cameras because it was easy for me to mess with it with the sound. But I wasn't realizing that I had a light that was coming on before it's not a flash. I know the name of it. I'm just flustered right now, so I can't think. And He saved me for that because I was taking a picture of Whitaker and that light was beaming at her head. And he was like, yo, deal with your light. And I was like, I don't have a flash on. He's like, no, your light. And I was like, damn. I just knew I knew that was gonna be the day. 2, this ain't the first time I've been pulled out. Before I got my Rule 22, the day that Sylvia had her whole thing happen at the court and was I don't know if she was removed because I wasn't there. So however she explained it, I was asked to come out earlier because somebody was live streaming. I ain't gonna say I know who it was, but it wasn't me. So when I was asked to come outside, it was like, where's your other phone? Now I go in there, I go with 2 phones, an iPad, and a clear bag. I look like I'm going to a football game. When we check in, we have to put our phones in a pouch. Now we got to cut them off and put them in the pouch. But if you media, you don't have to. I still do it though, because my phones tend to just pop on sometimes. So I just, I be cutting ringers off, and all of a sudden somebody who is like on your emergency contacts will call me. And then they'll call me back to back to say, girl, did you get the cookies out the cookie jar? And then my phone done went off. So I just cut the phone all the way off, right? To save me any problems. So I go in with my phones, my iPad, a plastic bag, so y'all can do your search. They had me come outside because they thought I had a third phone. I was like, no, I don't have a phone. And this particular day, they had my iPad. Somebody was live streaming from in the courtroom, and they wasn't supposed to be. So when the officers realized it wasn't me, because I was like, hey, I'll give you out. You don't need no warrant. You can look at my phone. I don't care. Don't swipe left. But when they saw that it wasn't me, they apologized. We joked about it. They're not boo-boo kitty with me, but it was a little laughter, and we moved on. I get one of the officers who always mean mugging. I don't know what her problem is. I don't really give a damn. But they're all pretty cool and respectful. They're there to do a job. You know what I mean? They're not there for the sensationalism of this trial. If they was in the beginning, they over it by now. Come on, it was 139 days with the same people and new bull crap. So, if I was taking a picture, it wouldn't have been a Gaither, because there'd be some other buffoonery going around there that I'd be seeing. Okay? And it ain't my business, because I'm commissioned to get my work. And now I'm not even commissioned to get my work anymore. But let me play the video. For the people who don't know why I'm on here, let me play the video.
Whose? It doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay. We have a problem, and I don't know if it was any of you, but we need to get to the bottom of it, or I'm going to have to excuse everybody from utilizing cameras anymore, because there is an instruction that this witness not be in any way filmed or documented, no visual images of this witness, and some person who I have no idea who is from Adam has just emailed that they and shown a picture that is now documented all over the internet of this witness today, clearly sitting in the witness box being examined by Miss Love, and it is a full-on image of the witness. And so we need to get to the bottom of who took it.
So, first thing, she's right. I just seen it before I filmed my like a couple hours ago. And it's 1 a.m. right now. It's a full-on image. So anybody sitting this should not have been an issue, because anybody sitting in the media area cannot shoot that picture. And if I had shot the picture from a screen, my cameras is fire. Okay? That baby would have been so crisp. And if I was to take a picture of Gaither, it would not have been her sitting in the witness stand. It would have been when she was walking out the door. But I didn't. Because I have integrity. But let's go on and talk about integrity. Because everybody ain't got it. We're worrying about that. It's a whole lot more going on in that courtroom than somebody taking some images. But here we go.
One by one.
Oh, I don't even know if I switched.
I can't. You know what? Everybody come up individually to a microphone somewhere so that I can hear you, identify yourself, and say what you need to say.
Now, I left, and I'm going to talk about this in a few moments.
Does that micro? Good afternoon.
So I just, I'm not the leader. I just wanted to be the first one to say that I'm not allowed cell phones or cameras. It's on no order. I definitely did not take the picture. The picture did come to my attention. I got here a little bit late today, but there was
now
a camera and
she gonna pick up
device.
the
Someone was
card and
definitely
read
taking
my name
pictures today. And I know one of the people who was taking pictures was Miss L.J. Hall, Ph.D.
Put some respect on
Not
the
for sure
name,
if she took the picture, but
No,
she definitely
that's
had
right.
a camera.
Okay. All right.
She picks up. She went and got my business card. I passed them out while I was there, you know. She took my business card and she gonna read my name off as if she knew. Yeah, I'm fixing my lash. I was looking a little like a curable neck. Yeah, youngest might not know who she is. She read my name off. So now here goes the train. Here's the thing. The court knows who they granted to do still images. But let's move on. Let's go a little further. Because it got cute to me.
And remind me your name. I'm sorry.
Yes, my name is Nicole Borden.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
It got cute to me.
Mm-hmm. And she was Miss Sylvia.
Now I want y'all to listen real close before Sylvia talks.
Hey, I only
Hello.
Hi, I was live streaming. That's it. I didn't take any pictures.
Ma'am.
I live stream. I didn't take any pictures.
Okay. I mean, you've got a couple, 2 or 3 different devices going over there at once at some points in time. And it looks like sometimes you do take photos. Are you taking photos?
Yeah, I only take photos of the defendant. That's
All
it.
right.
Or you.
You are
Or I take pictures of you.
representing to the court that you did not take any pictures, any images.
Okay. So let me tell you, sometimes I shy away from taking pictures of the judge because she don't like it. Her or Love don't like that camera. They don't want media in there. So if you want me to believe that Empress whoever sent you an email, I don't doubt that the judge got the email. Let's not mix those words up. I doubt that random hoo-ha-ha sent that. Nobody random sent that. They don't want media there. Okay, and I am trained in journalism, so amongst other things. So I don't need to sit there for 8 hours a day. I come get my still images, I kiki it up, I cuckoo it out. Okay, I don't really have time to be sitting up there. I don't got a lot of kiki. I ain't got all day to make no time. But somebody said that first girl with the stuff, that we knew each other. A person went on they stream was like, "Oh, I know who that is. They know each other." I never met that lady before, except for one time. The time that I was there and she was there and you was there. And if you had any questions, you can come holler at me. But I guess since some people wasn't given a Rule 22, you got to holler from me from the back, which ain't really a big thing because the court is small. And to be honest, I would have a better seat if I wasn't sitting in the media area. I could take some bomb shots. Not all the shots would be good because the court is built in this weird shape. So where the visitors sit, or the lay people like us, you and me, YouTubers that just kind of walk in, if you don't have a Rule 22, you have to sit in the last row. You can get very good pictures of the judge, the witness, the prosecutor from that area. You don't get good pictures of the defendants from that area. So you get a little better view of all the defendants in the seats where the media sits, right? But I'm saying a lot because I'm trying to hold back tears because I just wasn't. I have an NDA, so I really can't even really talk about it. But I really wasn't expecting to get that call, especially after it was all cleared up and everything. And they still was like, well, we're just going to go in another direction. We don't want, to have that kind of issues associated. And I understand. I do. I understand their position. And my tears is because I'm mad. I'm one of them little kids who like have things going on in their head and I want to cuss you out and I knew I couldn't because I get my butt whooped, so I just be sitting there staring at you, holding it in. And then tears will roll down my eyes. And it's not because you won, it's because I wanted to cuss you out. Okay, that was a moment. But let's go further. Let's just keep this. Let's just keep this ball a rolling. I don't know if I got the right one. I don't know if I got the right video up. But we're gonna keep this ball rolling. Because this to me is ridiculous.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you know anything at all about anyone who did and or how this got out there?
I only know one person that was taking pictures, the same person that she said.
The same person you granted to take pictures.
All right, and ma'am, I don't even know who you are back there, but
No, she's not even allowed to have.
okay. No. All right. Sorry to have. Okay.
But everybody was so sure it was me. Even the judge. She all soft with them. What did you find? What did you find? Do you know anything? Everybody looking. They know the girl in the back ain't got no Rule 22. Everybody shaking their head. Like, she ain't got nothing to do with it. They just knew it was me. Let me tell you why they knew it was me. I come in there. I take my shots. I go kiki it up real quick. I don't really kiki. I just really take my shots. I talk a little bit. And then I'm out. Because I don't have all day. I got stuff to do. I might need to write an article. I might have to do some other things because I do more than this. I got 6 subscribers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 subscribers. It may be more now because people were Googling me. I was getting phone calls. And it's like a game of telephone. I got somebody call me and tell me I had a warrant. My son called me and was like, yo, what's going on? I heard you got a warrant. Somebody else called me. Yo, what? You got a warrant? It wasn't a warrant. It was a show cause order, meaning I need to come to court and talk about it. Now, if this whole thing wasn't televised, this wouldn't have got settled so quickly. And my little behind would have been behind bars. It's so easy. It is so easy for somebody to accuse you or imply something and screw up things in your life. That's why I believe in the Rap Act. Because them guys are sitting there and you were trying them with some rap lyrics. I ghost write rap lyrics. I'm hard as hell. Okay? I be done spit some stuff to you. It's so easy for somebody to say something. Cause they was I'm gonna run this back one little bitty more time. Just a little bit. I ain't gonna go back too far. I ain't gonna go back too far at all. Watch how Hilton and the other attorneys in the back. I want y'all to watch. I want y'all to watch the attorneys in the back.
All right. Sorry, Tim.
And Hilton.
Okay. All right.
Right? Because I'm going to go back. There you go.
All right. And ma'am, I don't even know who you are back there, but.
Watch them.
She not even allowed to have.
They shakes their head.
No. All right. Sorry,
everybody.
Tim. Okay.
They just
all right,
knew.
Thank you.
They knew it was
me.
me.
Show cause order to Miss Hull, and we'll find out.
They knew it was
her.
me. And quick to say, put the show cause order out. So let me tell you what my main problem
That's
is.
it for this part of the proceedings.
Let me tell you what my main problem is. I have an office that I work from that's around the corner from the courthouse. My home is out Conyers, Covington area, and as some of you guys know, we've had the biolab fire. I've had a headache for the last couple of days, and my face is swollen. Like, that ain't my normal me, okay? So, I had a headache, so I was like, I'll go to the office and work. So, I was gone long enough. I was really gone long enough where I could have sent that video, that picture or whatever, if it had been me. So, it would have been easy to assume that it was me, right? Allegedly, I did it. However, God talks to me. And he was like, put them headphones in your ear and look at the trial. I was like, I don't need to look at the trial. I ain't about to write nothing. I'm about to lay my head down for a second. And God was like, you don't pick them dang on things up, put them in your ears, because other people work in the workspace, right? So I put them on and I cut on YouTube, and I cut it on exactly. I serve an awesome God. I lost this contract. I know things are going to be better. Something better is going to come. I just didn't need this to happen right now. This was not a good time for me to be losing shaving cream. But I serve an awesome God because he didn't want that to just go on. I happen to be 8 minutes. Those are the longest 8 minutes. And it's a bunch of traffic. And all of the courthouses and everything is there. You got the Fulton County Courthouse. You got the Justice Center. You got the state buildings. You got appeals. So everybody's getting off of work. This happened after 5 o'clock. I am looking at the phone. I was like, did they just say my name? Oh my God. And I was like stuck to the chair. And God was like, boop, get up, stupid. Go over here. So I jumped up from my desk, went down some stairs. I got a cramp in my leg. Went down some stairs, got in my car, got stuck in traffic, parked my car, which I'm not even going to talk about this damn ticket that I got. But the ticket is my fault because I parked in the illegal area because I was seeing that judge today. I wasn't seeing her tomorrow. I wasn't going to see her next week. Because there's a strong possibility that I can come in that courtroom, take some pictures, and then leave from there and go to the airport and get on the plane. Because that's what I do. I could have been going out of the country. I take my pictures. I edit them on a long flight. Baby. The courthouse is closed. All doors is locked. I'm knocking on the door. This is how I know. This is how I know that God, I got a bad cramp. I know God was in the mix because, and I ain't re-recording this because I already recorded a couple times. I'm banging on the door. Nobody let me in. I went all the way around to the other side of the building. I ain't going to tell y'all how or where I came in through, but I came in through doors, and the officer was like, I need to get up to Judge Whitaker's office, court C1. He's at 1C. I said, yeah. I need to be there. He was like, court is out. I said, no, they're still in court because I'm still looking at it on YouTube. I said, no, they're still in court. I said, the judge want to see me. He's like, well, the judge ain't gonna see you today. I actually should be locking you up for how you came in here because you came into a closed, government building. I was like, look, I respect your time. I appreciate your day, and I appreciate him. I was like, he's like, well, I said, can you call her assistant? He's like, you got her number? I was like, no, and I was looking through my emails because she did email me, but she's on the stand. She ain't gonna answer the phone. So I didn't have her number. So I said, can you contact the officers that are upstairs? He's like, which one? I was like, any of them. Whoever let you in the courtroom, call them. I know the judge want to see me. She just put a green dot on my head. Slime. I got to laugh to quit from crying. So he called upstairs. He couldn't get who he thought would be able to verify if I would be wanted. And he said, I'm going to go in and take you up there. So he took me upstairs. We go in the courtroom. When I sit down, it's taken care of. It wasn't you. I said, I know damn well it wasn't me. That's why I'm here. And, somebody was like, it wasn't you. And I'm like, I'm looking at the other officer like, I need to see the judge. I don't want to hear what they got to say. I don't want to hear nothing. Because I'm already salty. I am sorry for shaking it. I'm salty as hell right now. I done seen 2 people blow my name out their mouth like people blow their noses. She goes back and she did the right thing. She talked to the judge. Okay, so the officer, and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go ahead.
Give me just a second.
They looking at me. They're talking about me. But again, they already know that this has been taken care of.
Pause from our evidentiary issues for a minute. Thank you for coming in. And I had a question for you that is, and you may already know what the
Now I'm mad
is.
because I got on some sweats and they ain't how I want to be in camera.
The witness.
I did not. And from the area that I sit today, you can tell that I couldn't take that picture.
Okay.
I heard it online, and luckily I wasn't all the way back to Covington. So I don't believe in throwing rocks and hiding my hands.
Okay.
I have a reputation, and I'm going up for DOJ certification for immigration. So I don't need anything that's lack of moral turpitude to affect me. So I wanted to make sure.
Well, I appreciate you coming straight here. And I think that we have actually figured out what happened anyway.
Okay, let me pause.
And since we're on it, I'll just go ahead. And it appears that what happened is and I hate to say it, and I don't think it was your fault, Mr. Maurice, but I think what happened, it looks like, is that you're showing the screens when video is
He's
being
showing
played,
this right here.
understandably.
He's showing
But what
that.
happens is when the video gets stopped, there was just an instant where, because
Now look at
for us
look at
in
him.
here in this
Look at the
courtroom
other attorney,
with
Matthews.
Zoom,
He's looking at her
we
like, why
have
you ain't said that
the
earlier?
witness
I don't know if
being
that's what he's
shown
thinking.
to
That's
us
just
so
my
that y'all
interpretation
can
of seeing
see
the
it
video.
and I can see it, because this courtroom setup is not ideal for everybody to be able to see the witness. And it showed for just a second the witness, because it captured the Zoom that got shown. That's just interior here, but anybody, of course, can screen grab it. And it looks like that's what happened. So I think that in order to stop that from occurring in the future, we just, when we have a witness who isn't supposed to be filmed, we just won't even be able to use the Zoom, so that we don't have that accidentally happen in the future. And there aren't that many witnesses that aren't going to get shown anyway. And thankfully for this particular witness, it's not the end of the world, right, considering she's apparently been on First 48 before. So anyway,
No,
thanks to all of the
thankfully.
media people, and y'all are all still good. And
Thankfully, this is being televised. Because if it wasn't, I'd probably be in jail right now, trying to prove my innocence. Because this ain't the first time that they knew something and fixed something and was just going to let it go. I'm going to find the video to run that back. It ain't got nothing to do with me. If I had not been able to convince him to come in, all of these attorneys and stuff, they already look at you side eye. I'm over here taking pictures. They really don't want to look at me. They hide in their head sometimes. I be trying to get good shots. Sometimes Jeffrey Williams Thug, I think he sometimes think I'm trying to take pictures of him. I'm really trying to take pictures of the attorneys behind him. Because there's some attorneys that sit behind him that I be trying to get pictures of. It's one attorney, I cannot think of her name. She's a short little cute little thing, and she is mighty. She's the one who said, how many times is too many times, which was supposed to be my video for October the 1st. And I was going to say in that video, there's never enough times. It's never going to be enough times, because this trial is a circus. And it always needs some climactic drama. I just happen to be a casualty of your climactic war. And yeah, for the people who are going to say, well, that's what happened when you get a Rule 22. Miss me with that, because you don't have no Rule 22. You're not sitting in there. I don't sit in there for hours. Sylvia's the only one I know sit for hours and hours and days. And the guy who's getting paid. Because, I mean, I have a respect for Sylvia that's a little different, because even when she got demonetized, she's still there. But I don't know her. I ain't got no connection. We ain't got no love connection. We ain't talked on the phone. We don't hang out. I helped her with her computer. I would have done that for anybody. But these lawyers would have been looking at me all. They're already looking at me crazy. You know, I'm coming in there. I got a big old camera bag, and I got one camera I want to take out and just get, because it's some shots and some things that happen throughout court that y'all really don't want me to. Y'all worried about Gaither getting her picture. She got her picture. There's some stuff that I allegedly see that if I took those pictures, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say nothing. Because you know what? I'm not going to pick up no stones and throw them and hide my hands. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But luckily, I was able to get in there to try to put out the fire today, because I didn't want the fire to just keep going, right? And I didn't, unfortunately, I am a casualty of this war. At a really bad time. Didn't need this to happen, but God opens doors, and it is what it is. I signed up to be there, and some stuff that roll with the punches. But I deal with a lot of attorneys. I go to Congress. I've been to the Senate. I need my name messed up like that. I'm looking to get DOJ certified for immigration. I am a licensed immigrant. Dr. LJ Hall is a licensed immigration provider for the state of Georgia. I'll be playing with my name. I already got somebody playing with my name. I've had to protect my name my whole life. It's valuable to me. I love my name. Not my actual first name. I go by LJ because the first person I had to protect my name from, I'm named after. So I don't play no games when it comes to my name. And to just read a card and throw my name out there like that, I think that, now I'm going to say this. I don't know what I would have done if I was there and she was the camera. Because again, what'd she say? She just gets to sit in the media row and take notes. She don't need to sit in the media row for that. I don't need to sit in the media row for the pictures I take. The judge already told me you're going to sit where the officers put you and you ain't going to be moving all around. I got some angles and images in my brain that I want. These lawyers are so, I grew up on the lap of an attorney. So like my Uncle Sumner was everything to me. He did corporate law. I would read the law books with him. I can write, and I have written for legal professionals. And I know how to research case law. That's why I'm going up for my DOJ certifications. You know, I look at these lawyers and how divine they're just, you should see, they're like a machine. The motion. These are all separate lawyers for separate defendants with one common goal, which is to protect their rights and freedoms. And the way they move, I already say, if you out in them streets and you can't afford Shard, Steele, Adams, and all these wonderful other attorneys, you don't need to get no damn trouble. Because these lawyers are moving parts. And it's times that when we go to the seal, this is what I want to shoot, because sometimes they'll come together to talk about a subject. And it may not be good for one person. It might be good for another person. And to see the workings of how they decide sometimes they be negotiating with each other who gonna object. And sometimes they like, forget it. We all gonna cut up. I object. One objection don't work, well, I object. If that objection don't work, well, I object. I mean, they be like, oh, I love it. I love it. It's cinematic. Unfortunately, it's cinematic. That just how they are so cohesive together. They're like a well-oiled machine. And then you have the prosecuting train wreck. This is every bit of a drama. This is every bit of a movie. And I'm pretty sure somebody's already writing it. If you're not, I am. Okay. But so I love to see those little nuances. Even like one day, the day that they switched where all the defendants were sitting, I know what really happened then. But it ain't my business, because allegedly, I think I know. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I sit there and I form conclusions. Just like people formed on me. The difference is, if I don't know, keep my damn mouth closed. There was no reason for my name to be thrown under. I wasn't thrown under the bus. I was thrown under the whole train. And that train just kept going and going. And if I had not run back there and had the tenacity to say my own name, this would be a really horrible night. I had to cut off my ringer. I got a call from somebody I don't even like. They was like, hey, you good? I heard you got a warrant. I don't have no damn warrant. It's a show cause order. And if you go back to the video and watch the end, it's taken care of. Did I play the end? I don't know if I did. Let's see where I am.
Okay. Also, I don't get that list of who's not to be photographed. If I had not heard it ahead of time, I wouldn't have known.
Okay.
But
let's make sure we get it.
I definitely wanted to make sure my name was
I know that's going to be on TV. I'd have been cute.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I know we added, so bad with the names, but the other lady the same day. So let's make sure she's on that list too.
Now,
Okay.
people question
Thank you.
why.
Back to, so R is in.
I heard on some websites that people were questioning why I went over to the prosecuting table. I had to give my information so they can send me the proper emails for when they have people who are not supposed to be filmed. There's an email that goes out. It goes out days in advance, because as media, we have a right to object if we feel that there's a reason that this person should be filmed and it's not valid. So like today with Gaither, they objected because she was on First 48 or whatever. If somebody would have come in, like let's say media, if somebody would have came in with the video of her on First 48 or the video of her at the Hawks, I'm pretty sure that she just would have been filmed. I'm pretty sure, because they would have had solid, they were scrambling for that. They couldn't find it. But guess what? We was watching it. We was looking at a video and a picture or something while we were sitting in the media row. So it's not like, let's say I was a sketch artist. Let's say I could draw. Just like with all that stuff with the jurors. Where we sit, you can't see the jurors. But I'm pretty sure Sylvia has sat in other spots, because I heard that the seating changed a whole lot throughout time, and it'll probably change again. But this just became another reason to get everybody thrown out. They don't like to be videoed. Like today, because the judge already was kind of frigid, I went to take a picture of her, and she looked up, and I put that camera right on down. I don't want to brain wrestle with you. We ain't gotta do that. We ain't gotta do that. We ain't gotta scramble up here. You don't want to. Now I will still take a picture of Love, and she should be glad, because I got tired of seeing her butt on the live stream. She's an attractive woman. I would like to see her face sometime. She should be happy I take pictures of her, because I tried to get a picture in a flattering light. I got enough. If I want some ugly mean mug pictures, all I gotta do is search the internet for those. Some of the pictures I take of you present you in a softer tone, even though you're boisterous or what have you. You're doing your job. You're doing what you were trained to do, and you use your personality to do it. I'm not mad at you, because I'm fiery. I'm fiery. I know I don't look like it in that video, but I'm a firecracker. I ain't even female friendly. So me sitting up there kicking it all day. I have very few female associates, and I have one female friend, maybe two, like real, like I can't wait to call her right now, but it's too late kind of friend. And I know if I wanted to call her right now, she'd pick up the phone. I only got one of those. I have associates. I have people I go out to brunch and lunch with. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else. That was another reason I didn't want my name to come out in such a negative light, because they don't even know I do media. I don't sit around and tell people what I do. I just do what I gotta do, and I move on. So now I'm looking for a new contract tomorrow. I still may go in and still get some images, because I just knew when she was like, "Oh, we got a problem," I was like, "Man, I left the courthouse and she about to end this thing, and I won't have a picture of a thug when he happy about getting out." I was all like, "Damn!" Then I heard my name. I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "Dang! I wanted that picture. I want that picture of when that boy get ready to walk out them doors." Now we know he ain't gonna walk. This ain't no TV show. He ain't walking out the doors. He gonna go back to the back, get processed out. But I wanted the picture of when it finally happened. I thought it was going to happen yesterday. So I just knew when I heard her say, "We got a problem," with that face. She more mad about a picture of somebody who out here. But then this little laugh she does. And now I laughed too. The reason I was able to laugh, because at that point, when I walked up, I already knew they had already taken care of it. I already knew. But I still want it to be seen. Because I don't care what y'all saying. We ain't gonna play with my name. Nope. Nope. Yep, I want it to be seen. So, it's all, man. I would take a video in the morning. Hopefully we don't have the pink cloud over my house again. Getting down into Atlanta was not fun. Going down to court, coming back, it wasn't good either, mainly because my phone was ringing. And I'm glad that you guys take this time. Look, my name is Miss LJ Hall. My YouTube channel is In the Know with Miss LJ Hall. My blog is missljhall.com. I could be emailed at lj@missljhall.com. If you need to get me, I speak on several issues. I consult in business and I have an insurance firm. So, we could make sure that you have the proper business insurance, or you social media people out here, you need to insure your brand. You need liability insurance. You need E&O. So as a blogger or content creator, you really should have protection for things like this, because let's just be honest. Right now, I could file a lawsuit on those content creators because they cause me harm. Think about that. Ubers to you. I'm out. I don't know how to stop this thing. Ubers tubers. Hi. I am Dr. LJ Hall. I am the young lady today who is a casualty of the YSL war. Trial, I said war, sorry. Today it was implied that I had some misconduct by taking a photo of Lieutenant, Sergeant, Detective Gaither, whoever she is, who is already all over the internet. Okay? I ain't got to take no picture of her. And then whoever did the picture didn't need to take no picture either. I took a picture. It wouldn't have been a picture of her sitting there witness stand. It would have been a picture of her walking out that door so I could have a good giggle. Okay.